But first, we have the Republican side of it from Congressman Buddy Carter. Congressman Carter met us in a park here in the Savannah area for a socially distanced interview, and he pushed back on the idea of Georgia really being a new swing state. Is Georgia really a swing state?
You know, I really feel like Georgia's still a red state. There are those who would argue that it's a purple state. It may be headed in that direction, but right now I still maintain that it's a red state. I think Republicans are going to perform quite well in this state, and I think the president's going to do very well.
Yeah, as much as we're obviously watching that presidential election, this is one of the states we're watching the Senate races. There's two, the Kelly Loeffler seat in the special election and Senator Perdue's race. Republicans hold both of those? I mean, that could be key in terms of controlling the Senate. How do you see those races going?
Well, first of all, our senior senator, David Perdue, I think hands down, there's no question that the contrast there between he and his opponent, he's far superior to his opponent. His opponent has no experience whatsoever. David Perdue is a CEO, has business experience, has 6 years in Washington where he's been draining the swamp. He's been doing his job. And that should go his way without any problem, although he's working hard, as he should, as we all should. Only two ways to run, unopposed and scared, and he understands that. But the other race, of course, is to fill the unexpired term of Johnny Isakson, our beloved senator who retired last year, and Kelly Loeffler, our current sitting senator, is running in that jungle election, along with Doug Collins, who is a colleague of mine in the House, a fine fella. Both of those are great Republican candidates, and I'm sure we're going to be able to elect one of those.
One thing I did notice in watching those races versus the presidential race, and we just came from North Carolina, and the opposite dynamic is at play there. The president is polling better than, say, Senator Tillis, who's running for re-election. Not here. The president's not polling as well as the local Republicans. You read anything into that or can tell us why that might be the case?
Well, I think once the president gets his message out about the security and about the safety, I think that's going to appeal to suburban women. I think there's no question that they have a concern. If you look at the news now, you see what's going on in our major cities and those suburbs around Atlanta, and it even happened in Atlanta. I think that's going to be the deciding factor there. I think that means a lot to them and that they are going to take that in consideration. I think the president's going to be fine. I think he's going to perform quite well.